This is Eric Muathe, Muathe.com, coming to the last hour, 50 minutes or so before the end of this week, end of the month of May 2021. This is how US markets are shaping up. And we can take a quick look at BTC, trading at 3625. Take a look at Ethereum, trading at 2518. In this week's video, we'll take a look at commodities, general market, some world market charts, and BTC as a representative of the crypto direction. For the week, S&P 500 is up about 1.39% depending on where it closes in the next hour or so. For the week, the Dow up about 1% also, and for the week, the Nasdaq is up about 2.3%. For the month, the Nasdaq is down about 1.2%, so about a percentage point lower. The Dow is positive, up about 2% for the month of May 2021, and the S&P 500 is up about 0.75% for the month of May. Net, we can say on the weekly, the S&P 500 has been trading in this range for about 2 months or so. That tight, narrow range on a weekly closing basis. In fact, it's even tighter. So that's the weekly closing range over the last, let's call it 2 months or so. We can see here that the S&P 500 has an opportunity, if it desires to break out above the recent all-time weekly closing high of 4232.60. So any breakout above this range, and if the market can sustain levels above that price range, then that would be a fresh breakout and would actually increase momentum to the upside if it happens. It also would coincide with the S&P 500 moving above 69.1. Right now it is just at 69. So if the price can break out, if the RSI can hold above 69.1, then that's going to be another fresh general market breakout with the intention and possibility of this market seeing higher all-time highs. Now, of course, if we take this range here, and let's say the next meaningful move in the market is a breakdown below this range, then that would signify a market due for a pullback, maybe even a major high. An interesting point to note is on this 2-year weekly chart, if you take this weekly closing low, and there's a weekly closing low here. So the weekly closing low from March 2020, weekly closing low from October 2020. Connect those 2 points, something like that. You actually see that the market did not close and has not closed below this line recently. So we can say that from a timing perspective, the market is going to get a little bit shaky if we break below this trend line. And I would also suggest another trend line based on the RSI this time, which is this trend line here, connecting recent RSI lows. So I would say, venture to say that this is also another line to watch, because should we break below this trend line, should we move below this box, should we break the price channel, the black line, all of those things will be red flags, because they would force some people, some institutions to get out or to trim their bullish positions. But of course, right now, the momentum is to the upside. And so the RSI just needs to hold above 69.1. Prices need to break out above this number so that this strong bull market can continue. After about, let's call it, a couple weeks of rest, a fresh breakout is needed to continue moving to fresh all-time uncharted territory. And with that, that concludes the free portion of this video. The rest of the video is for paid Muathe.com subscribers.